Man, that's the question of the day, right? And it's fundamentally based on the same question we get in all the other areas too, right? We've got so much data coming in. How do we figure out what the good stuff is? And obviously in security, we're really concerned about specific items because we want to make sure we're not compromised or something else isn't happening in our environment that we're not aware of. And I think I'll set it up into two different things. In today's world, it's not a very efficient process, right? I'd love to say we've got some AI, machine learning, technology in the background that's helping us separate the wheat from the chaff, but it just doesn't exist in a consistent manner yet. That's the nice thing about what I think is coming. We'll see that stuff probably in the very near future. What we need to do to make that effective, though, is what we should be sort of focused on today, and that's really understanding what is impacting what threats are impacting the resources that we've got in our environment, right? So, with the breadth of information, we can filter out a whole bunch of stuff that just doesn't apply. If I'm not running, Windows 7 in my environment, I don't have to worry about the Windows 7 threats. There are a bunch of different platforms that exist to kind of help narrow some of that stuff down, but a lot of times organizations struggle to fully comprehend what they've got in the environment. It requires a strong inventory and integration with the rest of your services that you're running and tie into the security infrastructure. And that can be a little bit tough. So I think as we do a better job, as organizations do a better job of maturing that part of our security infrastructure and tying some of those things together, there'll be a quick and easy integration with some of the threat intelligence services. And then when we integrate the machine learning pieces of it, we'll be able to pick up the stuff that isn't quite as obvious, right? So we know, we might know about Windows 7 threats, but maybe there's some sort of connection between our third-party suppliers who are using Windows 7 that we've got to worry about activity attached to that coming into our environment. So there's some additional things and correlations that we aren't necessarily going to connect as human beings because we can't see the picture in that way.